Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be doing something that I have no idea what to expect anymore. Well, sort of. This is episode 26, part 2 of The Emperor. If the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, I was going to say text-to-speech device flat out, but that's not the full title, yeah. Apparently the Emperor lives as the Star Feodapor. I'm going to trip over that so much. I mean, it'll make looking at Bruva Alpha Boost's name... Oh, hey, now I say his name right. Look easy by comparison. You know, the one time I referenced and not being able to say his name, I say it right. So yeah, Fyodor is now correct. He is the Emperor. Dominique was awesome. Things I was not expecting to say and actually completely mean and believe. Unironically. That's a thing. And the squishy Imperial Army guys in the warp are the last ones alive, almost. Sure. Just gonna roll with this. This is where we're going into. And apparently the Just So Diary things was supposed to take place between episodes part 1 and 2. But I remember how that ended. That was the Salty the Gated Cane and the Dark Eldar being involved, so I'm guessing they're gonna play another game and things are gonna go crazy because Vex on the board now. I don't know how this is going to go, but I think the answer will be awesome results. Yep. So let's get started. There's a link down below to the original video. Make sure to hit up. If you have, do it again, because it's awesome. Let's get started. You annihilate the enemy. Oh, they're picking up immediately from the end of the... Oh. Okay, this is what happened at the end of part 1, so I kind of get this. Maybe. Sort of. Oh, did I mute it? How could I do mute? That would have been embarrassing. I never do embarrassing things. Still surprised that... Oh, Emperor.
It has begun.
What?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Father, your senseless babbling is making me worry for your health.
Perhaps you were a bit too generous with the anesthetics, Lord Adorable.
I never babble. I am never senseless. And you should do nothing but worry about my health.
So he is on the plan.
Please, start giving context to this cryptic rambling.
You are a spoiled little shit, Rogel.
Calling excrement spoiled is redundant. I also do not believe I am excrement. Unless you have been keeping some truly awful secret about our inception.
What?
Listen, sun creature. Do you remember when the unbound armies of the Inquisition stomped with their frilly little gumboots right into my Imperial Palace?
Oh yeah, Rogel was there for that, wasn't
he?
he?
I had a hard time calling the leadership of one Fyodor Karamazov.
Yes.
Hot stuff sent them all to the warp, as far as I recall.
Do not salivate over my son in the open.
Oh my god, he's having parental feelings!
Nevertheless, you are correct.
I'm sorry, that's actually what amused me.
Magic cast circa 68.8% of the Inquisition into the immaterial.
Oh, that was less.
A big win for the Imperium, no doubt.
Ah, well, he's not
No
wrong.
particular need for a supervisory force dedicated to the safekeeping of mankind's life force.
Before you go and skewer the remainder of your basic human decency by
human
becoming
decency.
unapologetic for the fucking Inquisition, hold on to your airy-stained memory caskets, for the
Memory
Inquisition
caskets?
has returned from the warp,
What?
That is rather shocking.
and with them is also your brother, Leman Russ.
Ooh.
Oh, I say.
How do you know this, Father? Have you had a vision?
Sort
I
of.
am having one as we speak.
What is happening? This is no prank, is it? I
Oh,
am
no, it's not even
extremely
understanding. I love
perplexed
this.
And confused. And redundant.
I can show you.
Oh yeah, he has that... I need to see Rogel's reaction to this.
It's the colored boy.
Corky.
Wow. Would you look at that?
He's gonna start drooling.
Is my brother, Lehman. That stubborn wolf breed yet lives.
Did you really think anything less?
Yes.
Of course not. But I am immensely happy to see it confirmed before my eyes.
Good save. I was just about to take personal offense. Now, prepare your peepers. We shall follow Leman and the Inquisition's process from this first-person perspective. Albeit muddled, we should get an idea of how they fare.
Say, whose perspective are we seeing this from?
Mine. Or, rather, Fyodor Karamazov's.
Oh, they're gonna get...
You will see.
Planted yourself in his brain?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Can you really
Oh, he even said it.
Quiet.
I hope it's snug.
Damn it.
Cuddled up in there, touching, spraying at it.
You are the
Oh my
whoa.
god!
Any would be
The Emperor's not even
Fuck
dying yet.
you. Immediate
Is that a cease and
restraining
desist?
order.
It is actually a cease and desist.
My vocabulary.
Neither is decorum and respectability. Now shut
I
your
need
face
these
before
models
send
now.
Your entire upper half
I didn't
to the
want to
warp
get 'em
force
to
someone
scream,
on
I want them
with
now.
that red screaming billy goat on the screen.
Oh, Scarbrand's the Billy Goat. What is he hitting?
Open this gold thing right now.
Is it a wall? It's a wall! They are through the gate. And the...
Theodore, suffice to say, I find myself speechless, I must admit.
Yes, my son.
It's still his voice!
Is, as it were. I think
Dominic's
I've
casket.
proven my abilities.
I'm gold. That holiday.
The hair.
Happened. Is it really true? Is this ragged, Sheridan form truly?
Still...
But
Oh, he's vomiting!
we have no time.
It actually hurts him to acknowledge
It
it.
is difficult to tell just how long
Actually
this burial
hurts him
will
to
be.
acknowledge it. I love it.
Good call. You're there, ovular one. What do your wee
Ovular?
angry eyes see
Oh,
at the
female.
end of this passage?
They're in Kimura, aren't they?
There is an unidentified light source coming from the end of this passage. It's very bright and hot and radiates UV waves.
Ah, don't sound so nervous, Canonus.
Wait, they were there?
Where it leads, it could not possibly be more treacherous than the wall.
Kimura.
Onward, soldiers, for glory!
Oh, they were the Psychers. What?
Oh, how bright! Wasn't expecting to get my retinas burnt out today.
Canines! Place yourselves! That be it!
A mirror?
Prismatic dimensional mirror key to the center of a sun.
Whoa!
Son, really?
That-
How did you know?
I
Why
found
is
it
this fucking on
page
his
50
end?
of this unpleasant record you threw at me.
Oh, a dome on the knock out, huh?
They actually dropped the book on him.
Alright, that is what I was going to say.
And they are currently being welcomed by its most hazardous defense systems.
That's a pretty damn good defense system. And he's just running his arms backwards. Oh, he actually appeared in the sun. I thought they would save him somehow. Is he gonna shut? I'm on fire. Is he gonna be serious?
No, son! And on this, the eve of
What?
40,000 straight exterminatus, I am happy to announce at long last my retirement.
They retire? And did Drago just supernova a sun?
Where am I?
Who put a great
Oh,
snake
the guy didn't die in
at the end
retirement.
of the godforsaken catacomb?
He's not dead? Ooh, he is. She is. Surprisingly still alive. Not for long.
Oh, scions, come. You will be fine.
That is.
Just walk it off, Sonny. Sonny. We have fun here.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at that. I don't want to laugh at that. Why is that making me laugh? I feel bad for myself having laughed at that.
Oh my lordy, lordy!
Is the monkey?
Is that the Emperor of Mankind?
I think he doesn't want to retire anymore.
It really does seem like it is.
Oh,
Nora?
as sweet as you are, pleasantries must be set aside for now.
Oh my god.
We shall be venturing forward. But heed, my children. We do not yet know where we have ended.
I love how when they switch his tone, it actually sounds more like how the Emperor presents himself.
I can sense the quivers of dark hearts in the shadows.
But it's still
beating
Fyodor's voice.
With malevolence, fatalism, Dirax.
Deadly bright. She still has the thing up to her face.
What is this place?
There's that thing behind him.
The underhive of an underhive.
An underhive.
It's Kimura. It's accurate. Ugh. They went into one place that makes the warp look safer.
Ah, thoughtful hosts have set up a sign for potential visitors. Through the warp gate.
They actually have a sign. Really? I'm not even... No, the music makes sense. Okay, I will admit this little editing here to give you a view of this place is actually really cool. What was that? What the?
My lords, I have spotted a bright light. On my forehead.
Get ready for another fight, Captain Salt.
Oh, man. You might want to move out of the bright light.
In our sights, Monkai. Do not make any sudden movements, or we will quite literally shoot black holes at you.
They got the Emperor, though, so I think they still have the advantage.
Goodness. They are surrounded.
What weapons do those Dark Eldar carry?
Looks like they are packing the entirety of the Dark Elder's abhorrent arsenal.
Does that mean if they
Analyzing their
win because the
weaponry
Emperor's
to
there,
judge
they
the
just
bearded
neutralize the
triumvirate
threat?
survival chances would be wise. Just a moment.
What?
And here, finally,
Is that Gordon? It's Gordon Ramsay. Oh my god, they put his faces.
Eternity Gate.
What?
Past its most reverent door.
Oh, this is in the Emperor's
the
chamber.
corporeal vessel of the man emperor himself.
Are they doing a tour?
Sits upon his throne.
It's gonna be an empty throne.
An anchor from which stretches his
Oh, I see. That's people.
Here. Read this detestable list, child.
Yes.
It offends my hypothetical lies.
This is the very reason for my existence.
You're not gonna like it
Allow
loud.
good people in the back.
The Drukari's arsenal consists of dark lances, agonizers, electro-corrosive whips, flesh gauntlets, chain flails.
Why does it all look like
scissor
sex to?
hands,
Oh, yeah,
blades,
more.
hellglaves, punishers, stingers, destructors, crucibles of maledictions, combat drugs, gruesome talismans, hell masks, shadow fields.
Is that just a clown? It was a clown. That's yeah.
Terrafexes, horrorfexes, tormentor helms, masks of the damned, goblets.
I meant to joke about everything looking like sex toys, but let's be honest, it's not a joke.
Dolls, archangels of pain, torture amps, xenospasms, murdered dick shooters, and by Macarius' saggy marble sack, could these weapon names be any more childishly grim?
No!
I hope Lehman can make it through this with naught but his
Sword of Veiled Knight, then Scorn's
There's
Scimitar,
more?
Do you reckon you would with your...
Storm's Teeth?
Quiet, something is happening.
Ooh, hair. Without being in a ponytail.
Yahar, human slime!
Really?
Whoa, whoa! Hold your fire, you knuckle dragon Monkai barbarians!
What is it doing?
I think it's trying to talk.
It's trying to speak to them. Mistake number one.
Yar, you are utterly surrounded, Hahar. You and the weak,
He still has an
pathetic
exterminate
substitute
button.
worms that constitute your
He just knows
ground
that.
forces have no hope for victory at this juncture. Should you
They have an
decide to
emperor.
resort to
It's like a
violence-
Hulk.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Ah, get off!
He's
get
jumping
off.
on him!
Ah, get this oversized! Oh my face! Oh my face! Warriors!
Lehman Holt, if you will. These Dark Eldar are acting atypical for their race.
They're talking.
Aren't they?
Which is weird.
Sorry, do you prefer Drukari? I've heard it said both ways.
Well, actually, I can explain it to you. Actually, we didn't come to fight you. Just actually, if you just...
Is Lehman psyching it? He's psychering it.
How I have missed Lehman.
He's going full on.
Mind is horrified
I get it. He's going JoJo on them.
Crushing amount of
If the
arbitrary
custodians are
deaths,
going Dio,
people die for no
JoJo's
reason
everyone
in
else.
this galaxy. It's surprisingly refreshing to see it happen firsthand to someone who absolutely deserves it.
Catches off guard, obviously. Standard elder strategy. They hope they catch us without the fight.
Have I died and gone to murder heaven?
That Deldar didn't die as instantly as I would have thought.
He took his time.
Little bugger, isn't he?
Yeah.
Lehman, I don't want to act all pushy, but we cannot afford to
I just wanted
act
Lehman Russ to
hastily
go, you don't
and
control me,
endanger
Dad.
our pilgrimage to Terra.
Hold on. Lord Fyodor, what exactly are you trying to imply here?
Heed my word. I am not saying we trust these alien scum in any capacity.
Wait, are they not going to fight?
No offense.
I'm taking dope face.
For now, we should hear what they have to
Them
say.
being okay with someone dying, I'm not surprised about. Talking is weird, though.
What? You can't be serious, Lord Fyodor.
They kept him alive. Les Miserables face.
I knew it was too good to be true! We have been played by the Crimson Demon! This is the behavior of a heretic! Heretic!
There's something deeply awesome about Fyodor being called a heretic. And, yeah.
Say, I'm enjoying a bit longer to die.
Dying? No. Being viciously tortured in a homunculi Coven's flesh laboratories?
Yeah.
Yes. Put me down for 20 throws.
I do not understand anything that is happening, and my body is convulsing irregularly.
Heretic! Heretic! I have an opinion, so shut your mouths!
Whoa.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
New character.
Ex-Inquisitor Crypt!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, on the
That's Cryptman?
subject of
I thought he was dead.
My opinion is straight-laced, self-strangulating, sheepling-slapping heresy on anything even halfway along.
I mean, even I know who Cryptman is. The guy who encountered the Tyranids the first time.
Maybe
Sort of.
2
First.
seconds to consider options that
Walked away first.
Purge these, cleanse that, and burn, burn, burn might prove beneficial, even if you don't wind up doing it.
Ah, greetings, Cryptman.
Hello, Fielder. Nice hair.
Wow, thank you. I grew it myself somehow.
I like this Crypt man.
Oh no.
You should not. He committed the largest genocide
Well.
since the Horus Heresy in his efforts to repeal the Tyranids. He was exiled from the Inquisition for being too cruel.
Yeah!
I am sure it was nothing personal and totally necessary in the end.
Yes. No.
You can just retract your statement about liking him.
I never err in my judgments, you flabby-cocked carpet. I am sure he is a very rational and sympathetic individual.
Oh no.
Look at Cryptman! Hypocrite incarnate!
Yeah!
Next you're gonna start saying your policy led to an inexcusable loss of human life.
I don't think he would ever say that. He's not dead?
Inquisitor Toddler on the ground. Wrong. If
Toddler on
anything,
the ground.
I feel the judgment of the Inquisition has been a bit of an
Also, I love how he looks like Dr.
in
J from
areas of
Gundam.
planetary devastation and other forms of healthy, constructive mass murdering.
I agree with Inquisitor Sunglasses.
On what have we here? Another of your irrational carnage cronies, huh, Fyodor?
While I have the utmost respect for you, Lord Russ, I resent 2/3 of the things that just came out of your mouth.
Oh? Which one doesn't he?
I am very rational and independent with my mass murder. It's why when I heard of all the radical reformist
What is sworn he was-
coming out of Terra, I immediately knew something
Random.
was amiss and decided to sneak along despite my
Not even gonna question it.
retirement. But you had not noticed me until now only highlights your incompetence.
I noticed.
You do not count.
He trips over the sign.
Now then, Xenos.
Drago, I need his model just because he's awesome.
To deliver us your commands.
Well, since you ask so nicely, well, it's surprisingly straightforward.
Surrender?
Lord Vex was alerted the moment you triggered our defense systems. To be honest, we were sort of expecting an unstoppable horde of demons when they came
Usually a good bet.
We're pretty stoked about murder boning a bunch of temporal thought forms in the eyeballs.
You were stoked by this.
Kimura.
Well, I mean, I can't speak for everyone. Jabarian, were you stoked?
Hell yeah, my maid Melf, I was pretty stoked.
Vestali, how about you?
I just realized he had the murder.
I get demons, I get them, but really, I wanted to come in a war cry today, you know, like against bleeding types, you feel me? Yeah, no, I feel that. So yeah, okay, I'd say most of us were reasonably stoked about it. 75.
They're bros. Oh my god, the Kimura Dark Eldar are bros.
And you wanted to talk with these quote-unquote people?
How is he not dead? Okay, Dark Eldar don't like killing, they just like torture.
Fucking demons aside, Supreme Overlord Vect has given us strict orders not to kill you and bring you to him for an audience.
So, you take us back to your presumably quite slippery master, and then what? We're all and decastrated for the rest of eternity? Pardon my centillion. I am really sorry, but I am not seeing much reason to take you at your word.
Well, not all of you. Just you, Chair Bonkai. The rest of your forces will have to wait while Lord Vect parleys with you.
Oh, Emperor, please, no.
And where would they be waiting exactly?
The arena, of course! You'll all be fighting to the death! It will be
That's actually nicer than I was expecting them to say.
Fuck on! Vect wants a word with you and you expect us to immediately slaughter you wholesale?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes! For the glaze of Finlays, yes. You must think we've all contracted nerd-like hypersyphilis to be mad enough to trust an ill-begotten ilk.
No, they're very trustworthy. You just always have to trust them to try and murder rape everyone.
You've got to be 13 wolves and gullible to their good intentions for even a single one of their honeyed words. Phrases like delivery and audience are always euphemisms for torture horribly for eons and eons. God, it tickles me weirdly. To your lot. If this isn't a trap, I'm gonna buy an entire living cat and not eat it.
I would.
Okay, one, he would normally eat the cat. Oh, yeah, wolf. That makes sense. 2, I want this not to be a trap, just so he's forced to get a cat to live with him. And just... I want that to happen. That just needs to happen. Oh, God. That was weird.
Be tempted to agree. Dealing with the Eldar is a very fickle prospect. They are prone to acting in ways that are countercurrent to their own self-interest, making you think that they think that they're deceiving you, when in reality,
they're crazy?
They're being completely honest and counting on the fact that you think that they're lying to you, so that you'll completely discount the truth as the truth.
What was even
the best way to deal with that is do whatever you want to do admit and just ignore them.
They engage in exasperating mental gymnastics like this all the time. That's why I prefer hunting Tyranids. They don't waste my time with all these...
when Tyranids are easier to deal with.
So, what say you, Cripman?
Pretty sure he's from one of the other
Stay,
alpha.
or should we go?
One of the other alpha works.
If I am being completely
Not sure which one.
thoroughly honest.
Leave?
I just wanted to stop the trigger-happy amateur hour from discounting our leadership for considering a slightly unorthodox position. Ultimately, the decision rests with you, Fyodor. Either way, we're probably all, in Eldar terms,
boned?
Boned.
I respect your candor.
When Cryptman has the voice of reason.
With all things considered at the moment, our best
and there's Dark Eldar involved.
Tread very carefully, Fyodor. The consequences of your decision could see everything we fought for go up in smoke.
I do not see much of a choice in this.
Fight?
What do you reckon, Normal?
I mean, Lord Normal is a combat.
Brother, They will fight to the death. None but the likes of Faba could persuade him to do anything else.
They still haven't realized.
Survive that. As stated in these filthy magazines you call Dark Eldar codexes, Gamora is not your run-of-the-mill Xenos home world.
Can't blow it up. What?
It is an impossible dimension in the depths of the webway, able to house an entire star system's worth of these walking, talking spike maps. What different avenues name monolithic superslum, vast collections of morbid satellite realms that are, in reality, thousands of light years apart.
So basically, kind of like what
shimmering dimensional shortcuts.
The current Age of Sigmar stuff is.
Its streets are an ever-change in clusterfuck of flesh halls, venom canals, and gravity-defying spires, all cobbled together on a scale incomprehensible to human minds.
Pop? Oh, it didn't pop.
While the sweat goblins of Gamora can navigate this bristling tumor on the webway themselves, our bearded triumvirate and their inquisitorial compatriots cannot hope to survive by simply fighting through it. They all may carry the willpower necessary to survive the war, but surviving the physical horrors of Gamora is another pain regimen entirely.
But the Grey Knight Kono Drago was just able to detonate a sun.
Yep.
I saw him defeat Magnus the Red effortlessly in a single burn motion.
With everyone else being able to follow him, though.
Possibly pose a challenge not only him, but him and Russ as well.
In addition to the Dark Eldar being marginally more intelligent than a celestial entity, and certainly more cunning than my baby Magnus, in the midst of a temper tantrum, you are not only forgetting that Calder Drago decidedly brandishes the brain power of a rock, but also the population dynamics required for such a thought-marred quasi-realm to exist in the first place.
Could you clarify, my lord?
My bite is at last pain slowly cracking.
You see,
yep, he's gonna pop, isn't he?
The Dark City is not simply the capital world of the Dark Eldar.
It's the entire world.
It is a location where in almost every single Dark Eldar barring comparative small exiled populations live and operate. As such, even though the Dark Eldar are likely one of the most numerically inferior races in the galaxy, banding together in such a manner makes Gamora more or less an unbreakable fortress that no one can really deal with. In fact, the only successful invasions of Gamora have either been 1. Extremely short with a single, limited golden
works.
2. Hilariously karmic demon incursions that generally exist to ruin one guy in particular's. Or 3. Assaults that are, unknown to the invaders themselves, pre-planned and invisibly coordinated by the Dark Eldar in order to murder potential political and military opponents
in other words,
without actually
what he's basically saying is Vex did it.
The Dark Eldar have seen to it that even if our primary goal was to eliminate their race, mustering the resources necessary to level Gamora would leave the Imperium critically open to its numerous other aggressors. Even in the best case scenario, it would certainly be more trouble and it is worth.
Then, their escape from the Imperium was for naught. Wolf King's return is not a return at all.
I do not like this situation.
Probably shouldn't. Working with the Dark Eldar usually is like that.
Gamora may be unbreakable playing by our rules. But fortunately for us, things are going just as planned.
I don't like it when he... But...
You what, mate?
I have come to a decision.
And it will be painful.
Probably.
We will...
Extremely, terribly, horribly painful.
Follow them.
What was that?
All right, you good-for-nothing dungus. Listen up.
Why does he sound happy?
Man. Not sure I am unconditionally agreeing to this, or I'm temporarily not murdering the Eldar. We will petition their leader for safe passage, and if he refuses, or otherwise...
Did he just mind screw all of them?
Show them the might of Imperial steel.
So, like...
Still have no idea what's behind him, and it kind of scares me.
Be the straight man here and pointing out how bad this idea
It didn't work on him. Also, the monkey's clapping. Orangutan, sorry.
Oh, it's a terrible idea. Both our options are terrible ideas. But I'd relax just a tiny little bitty, itty bitty, tiny little itty bitty bit. There's a reasonable precedent for this sort of thing.
There is?
There is.
Well, Rumor has it that the cult Mechanicus sometimes hires Dark Eldar to help.
Oh, they're confirming that?
Oh, that should be good.
I am rather confused.
I heard about that, but I thought it was just a rumor.
And the Inquisition agree to this without violent interjections.
Mind fuckery everywhere.
As I said, things are
Wait, he
going
wasn't aware they did that?
exactly as
Oh.
planned.
Care to tell us what this plan is?
Screwing
You are
everyone.
watching the plan unfold.
I do not see a plan. I only see terrible decisions being made.
This
Technically,
plan
that's
is
not a.
entirely
I'm
based
saying
on
it's not a
terrible
plan.
Decisions being made.
I am confused.
Welcome to the club. I am the head.
You see, my boy, a certain group of Eldar are having a bit of a birthday party plan.
Like I want the boy to be in there as well.
Ousted from copious amounts of dead souls, ironically. Seeing as I am a connoisseur of all things soul-slattered and skull-covered, I figured I would have someone representing yours truly go snatch up the title of emissary for this up-and-coming birthday god. It is only my right. Ho 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 ho.
I hate anybody cliffhangers.
Who is hanging from a cliff?
Not him.
You know, terrifying Wolfman, I'm surprised you took us up on that offer. I assure you, trusting us, the Dark Eldar, is a decision that will not bite you in the ass immediately.
I'm actually pretty sure it will in some capacity.
Maybe literally because they're up for it.
If you try any of your hall-mounted Carly gut drivel, or close personal friend Calder Drago, just ain't a son. If we ask him nicely, he could spit it right back out.
He probably could. He probably could.
You should help the poor boy.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow is very right.
Is that the bottom half of the guy? Oh, that's the bottom half of the guy Lehman Russ just murderized. Ominous music. Oh, yay, we get the murder clowns. Harlequins. They are murder clowns. Are they speaking French?
What is it, Ariel? I trust there is a very good reason for you interrupting me during my
Heard she's sort of possessed by
My lady,
the Jester God.
I would never seek to interrupt your you time unless it was most urgent.
No, you would not. Otherwise, you would wind up back on that shopping block faster than you can name off our super heavy vehicle support options.
The Tantalus? No, what else? The days of destruction doesn't really count.
Ariel, my news.
Yes, of course. Though I warn you, it is dire, my lady. According to our spies, Kane's Gate has at last been breached.
What? That Benched Vect actually did it? I mean, I kind of thought you would, but small part of me expected him to know better, you know?
So she's feigning ignorance, but showing she's actually wrong. Wow.
Very well. I am calm. What is the damage thus far?
None?
Our spies report that your ex's forces
Oh yeah, they were a thing.
Refer to Vect as my ex again, and I will send you to the Flesh Laboratoire.
Excuse
Pretty
me,
sure she
my
is
lady. Either way, Vect's forces are wholly absent from the gate, and the gate is closed off by some no doubt temporary means.
Yeah.
But what's most surprising is
not much
there is
dead.
no demonic activity to speak of. What came out, Monkai?
Monkek?
Monkai, my lady.
Monkek serving chaos, I assume.
No, just Monkai, my lady.
So does this mean that the clown god is not actually aware of this?
Chair. Oh, and Caldor Draco.
Caldor Draco?
Caldor Draco.
Caldor Draco.
They're just gonna keep saying his name, aren't they?
Draco, my lady.
But that does not make any sense.
Drago's involved. Why would you use that word?
Ludicrous, my lady. My reports tell me Vector's already apprehended these Monkai.
Willingly, without much violence.
Amongst their number is being brought to the stupid floating pyramid that is his headquarters. The rest are being sent to the
pyramids were strictly
arena.
Necrons.
I am admittedly excited about them being set to fight in a match against the coming emissary. Now, as for our solution, if
who is
I
the
may
emissary?
be so bold, I suggest
You may not. Leave me, Ariel.
It's either going to be certain Inari lady who isn't in the show yet, or wouldn't be Inari yet. Or I'm going with someone who's a Primarch, likes to go fast.
I need some me time.
At once, my most frightening and highly replaceable lady.
And highly replaceable.
So tell me I'm going to investigate yourself, mon ami.
Okay, that's scary.
Special preparations for each possible variation.
And the clown music's back.
Demonic incursion, enslaver swarm, even the possibility of a tyrannic invasion crossed my mind. But this does not make any sense at all. Mon gag through the gate? I mean, that's arguably more manageable so long as King's Gate doesn't lead to their homeworld, but...
And it does, doesn't it?
Not helping. Stop, please. I am trying to think and this is really impeding the whole process.
It's the clown.
Right, well, I suppose I should lead the cabal myself tonight.
Yup.
Vect is clearly planning something, and I am not one to let his plans go unhindered. We'll see what Kane's Gate has unloaded into Komorag with our very own eyes on Zen. While his pack is done fiddling with his precious monkeg, I will chop off his platters like a slice of bread and construct an intricate sewage system out of his still screaming remains.
Gamora, it's probably a thing.
And then I shall become the true supreme lady of Komorag.
There's even a clown nose. Now, what's his part? Really?
It is done.
Oh! That's the Deceiver, isn't it?
All right. Seems like you spun her plates real nicely, Tariel.
Enlighten me, Jackal God.
Jackal?
Come on, Tariel. Don't be so formal. You can call me the Deceiver, like all my pals.
Oh. Right.
Huh.
Why do you
Bringing this
need
guy.
her aid? What do you want with these humans?
Fun?
Sure is quiet in the galaxy nowadays, isn't it?
No.
Nah, I'm just pulling your
Compared to the war in heaven, maybe it is.
State of affairs is actually what amounts to a collection of rocks desperately clawing their inanimate ears out as the organic shriek machines are pulling them all straight down the end times pit.
What?
Shit is flying left, right, up, down. No one knows what the fuck is happening, but on and on and on they keep wailing their song of mutual destruction. Heretic, savage, upstart, lapdog.
Is the
let me in
Tyranid
your
Star
spine.
God actually being good because of boredom?
Shut the fuck up, Tariel. You're part of the problem.
So... Wow, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I was expecting something more comprehensible. What are you saying?
I am not saying anything, I am screaming!
Holy shit, volume, please.
In the midst of this galactical shit cacophony that these spoiled, entitled planet spawns have wrung out, I am the only one screaming out against the fate this galaxy is encroaching upon.
Oh. So they're expressly saying end times.
Ah, she's a treasure. And by treasure, I mean a giant resource of guns. A giant fountain of guns. Guns with the kind of firepower she could take out a Supreme Grandmaster.
I don't know why, but he reminds me of Deadpool
in 20
for some
seconds flat. Theoretically,
Like, it doesn't, but
although
it's what hits my head.
well versed in dark matter weaponry somehow.
Oh.
That is a very specific example.
Yes, spot on, Tariel. Attentive and to the point as always. See, this is why I brought you and your little campaign into reality. You know, other than to attain a way to this edgefest of a harbor town.
You know, you're saying a lot without saying much.
Sounds like anyone in charge.
So you're planning on killing Cal?
He cannot be allowed entrance to the Materium again! No way! It cannot happen! It would spell disaster for my galaxy, Tariel! His screams will overpower all! Do you hear me, Tariel? Listen here, you night-eared little shit! Caldor Draco must be stopped!
Huh! Am I missing something about Caldor Draco? Oh, and now? Something completely different? 6 years of anticipation. The Fate of the Alpha Legion Part 3? Ooh, this is the homebrew he did. I need to look up this more. Fate of the Alpha Legion. I need to go watch this sometime.
Scribes found this message. Attention, all Alpha Legionnaires.
A cassette.
I remnants live. Chapter Master of the Crimson Tigers. Last time you cleared...
Is that a Tyrannid?
Seriously. That was one of the many things you would regret, heretics. The real Diomedes are currently surrounded by all our forces and won't hold back our assaults any longer.
Okay, those are definitely clips from games.
All we need is enough battle brothers on the ground that we can crush the Mondrach Wugiels and destroy them with our bolters. Brother, I am...
When your chapter is decapitated by this lust, eradicating the rest of you will be a simple task. Know yourselves. You didn't expect us. No more steel rain, no more pancakes, no more orange juice in the morning. Nothing.
Orange juice? I need to go watch the previous ones.
This world will be liberated from childish antics, from memes, from jokes, and no one will ever have to go.
I just realized who this sounds like. The Sauce guy.
Ever again. We will
He got louder and sounded so
and my children will go to college and they'll learn to be the purest. No one will play Warhammer like a dumb dog ever again.
God damn it, Nexus.
Disco Sergeant? What? He's having fun with the sound effects. Came through surprisingly well.
Holy Emperor, what is that?
Pretty sure that's a Tyrannid in the background and a Demon Lord and... or Demon Prince? Yeah, that's a Tyrannid! Did he just... annoys Marie?
We must find Boreal and Diomedes.
They are all prisoners.
Wet.
Why did you come to get them?
That's an organ armor? It's multiple arcs.
In this building. Not. They are in space. You have fallen into our trap, Alpha Legionnaires.
How dare you kidnap Boreal and Diomedes? They are our spiritual lieges and favorite original
I am
jokes.
Thunder Psyker.
Woo! Okay, I'm gonna lead you to battle and stuff.
No, you're not.
Magnus? Oh, it's actually Magnus! What the heck am I watching? What's with the box?
I don't really feel up to this whole leading thing anymore. I'm kind of busy dying instead, so yeah, I'll leave this whole legion up to you guys. Bye.
Oh, that was Alpha Busa? Our Dodd?
I stole your leader's very soul and put it into this box.
What?
If anyone else wants to die by my hand, just say the word.
Yeah, alright, sure.
Well, count me in, go.
Jeez, it took you this long to do this? Sure.
Kill me, Daddy!
What the hell?
Are we done yet? This armor is really tight.
Is that Kitten?
We are done. Back to the ship.
It's freaking Kitten! Why? Huh? What? I don't... This...
So, that was the thing that happened.
Why?
Why did it happen?
These souls shall spend their time working for us now. Using them, we shall improve the state of the galaxy at large.
That doesn't really explain...
No!
Aren't we going back
What?
to Terra?
Yes, we're going back to Terra now.
What the...
Little neonate.
Very good, then. But what should we do with those two?
Space Galaxy!
I don't know, they're your jurisdiction now. I'm going to check on the engineering.
Is that guy Custodes?
So...
Nah. Similar color. Wrong everything else.
Play Call of Duty?
Yes. I will do it!
I have many questions. One, what was that ending? What was this entire Alpha Legion thing? Why is Bruva Alpha Busa now apparently in the show and then immediately dead? Why were there orcs in power? I'm going with this as a homebrew Legion and things got weird. I kind of want to do something like that now. Oh god. That would be stupid. I love every second of it. Just, what is going on? Oh, that does not make any sense. I will say this, though. If you're confused, you're the only one. The previous stuff, though, like the Emperor just being called a heretic, and there's something very, very therapeutic about the Emperor and Fyodor by extension being called heretics. Again, I just find that amusing. Kitten in the armor and just killing everyone to get their souls. Sort of. I'm just going to run with that one. I don't have the slightest clue what's happening, and I want to see every second of it. I like where this is heading. I like seeing the Deceiver getting into it, but why is Drago such a massive threat? Because the guy obviously wants to control everything. The Deceiver's like, I will be in charge. It's mine. Mine. But then the entire, I wanted to be there to control it all part. That makes sense. But why Drago? Excuse me. I just... Why? I don't know, but I need to go find out. This is just... To be fair, he did just eat a son. He literally just ate a son. Drago's awesome. Oh god, I'm loving every second of this. So, for everyone watching, just remember, there's a link below to the original episode. Make sure to go hit it up, and I'm just going to go laugh my ass off, because this was crazy as hell. I love every second of it. Adios.
Thank you.